It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. Shipping can be complex. With the uncertainty over costs and deciding which carrier to use, plus tracking your packages, things can get confusing. That's why we recommend SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online, it's easy to save time and money no matter what you send, from letters and packages to overnights and flats. SendPro Online lets you easily compare rates from USPS, UPS, and FedEx all in one online tool. And there's no software required. It's all in the cloud. Just use your computer and printer to print shipping labels and stamps. SendPro users also get a free 10-pound scale to help you weigh your packages and accurately calculate the cost of shipping so you'll never overpay. Plus, you can track all your shipments and get email notifications when they've arrived. And remember, folks, postal rates have gone up, but you can now save up to 40% off USPS priority mail shipping and 5 cents off of every letter you send just by using SendPro Online. SendPro Online is only $14.99 a month, and listeners can get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 411.
In today's episode, Ikea to test furniture leasing.
Swedish furniture retailer Ikea is testing the concept of leasing its furniture. The world's largest furniture retailer is doing a proof of concept test starting in its home base of Switzerland by leasing office furniture. Kitchens could be next. Ikea told the Financial Times it is keeping with the company's environmentally friendly approach to sustainability. When a lease is up, the furniture goes back to Ikea instead of a landfill. For the customer, they can trade out furniture more often. For Ikea, some of the furniture can be refurbished and resold. This extends the life cycle of products, cuts down on waste, and may turn into a new profit center. In some countries like the UK, shoppers can already return some types of furniture to Ikea stores. Pieces that can be salvaged are resold or donated to charities. Most stores now feature repair facilities. The concept itself isn't new. Rent-A-Center and other leased-owned companies have been in the rental business for years. Many of these types of stores have focused on short-term rentals or focused on credit-impaired customers. Furnish and Feather, two startups that sell directly to consumers, positioned furniture as a subscription service. Customers subscribe to pieces for a specific time, then swap, return, or buy. It's making other moves to be environmentally friendly. The company has invested more than $1.5 billion in renewable energy, such as solar and wind farms, plastics recycling businesses, and other sustainable resources. Ikea imagines it can reduce its carbon footprint by as much as 15% if the leasing idea catches on. Sounds weird, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, it's crazy, but I think it makes sense.
Yeah, well, let's look at it two ways. So the article mentions like Rent-A-Center and things like that, where you're renting recliners and stuff and big old sturdy furniture. Ikea furniture, the word sturdy doesn't generally come into play.
I'm going to call you out on that because it does. All my Ikea furniture for 12 years, and I moved 7 different times with it. Still stuck together.
Yes, no, I will take that back as well. I have 2 Ikea bookshelves in my basement that I bought for my first apartment way back when Kennedy was president. So, so that kind of stuff. Let's measure that a little bit then. But if you think about, the type of things that Ikea furniture is made from, some of it is sustainable, some of it is durable, some of it not so much. But what I like is they're basically saying, yeah, we know you're going to bring this stuff back and it's not going to be perfect, but we're going to take the parts that we can recycle it, and the other parts we're going to use it to make new furniture. They save money because they're reusing parts that would have otherwise been thrown away, and they're also recycling things, which is good environmentally, which is good for them PR wise.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, they're doing a lot of good things, and they've always done good things, right?
Yeah, I mean, all their stores, I think, have solar roofs. I know the ones in the Philly area all have solar roofs. They're trying to be, not carbon neutral, but they're trying, they forget it. I don't even know where I was going with that. They're trying not to be wasteful.
That's true.
So this actually would resonate well with the Ikea's millennial shoppers, because you've got somebody who's moving around. They're in the city, and it's like, okay, I'm moving to another apartment. Ikea, they just take the furniture back to Ikea, and that's it. They move somewhere else.
Yep. And they go pick up more furniture at different Ikea.
Yeah, right. Different Ikea furniture from a different Ikea.
Hey, it's easy move, right?
Absolutely.
You always have new furniture.
That always have new furniture. We should have done a story on that. It's mentioned in the article. I never heard of Furnish, but Feather is also one. They basically, it's a subscription service where, if you're like a millennial with ADHD, you could just have them swap out your furniture every couple months. If you're just like, you're bored, you're like, I want modern furniture.
Well, I mean,
Mackenzie, can we get modern furniture this month?
Well, I mean, you kind of got to look at it from the perspective of also, the minimalism sort of movement is around, and people don't want to buy things, and just having things for a bit, moving around is not a bad idea.
I'm so glad you said that, because this is what I'm noticing as a trend. Not only going with that whole Marie Kondo, does item spark joy? They say there's thrift stores are packed to the gills now because everyone started watching that Marie Kondo series on Netflix and said, oh crap, look at all this crap. I'm going to get rid of all this crap. There's not a day that goes by in the local Facebook groups in this area where it's like, you have it's neighborhood name for, things for sale. Mm-hmm. Grandfather clock, free, come get it. People don't want this stuff anymore.
Yeah, but that's the funny thing is, you say that, right? But what's the percentage of that, right? It's gonna be like 20%, but if you have the hustle, go pick it up and then go sell it.
Yeah, and go sell it, right? You're exactly right. But what's happening is, and there's been some stories written about this, where it's mom and dad, they had the good china closet. We're saving it. We're saving this for our kids when they get married, and the kids get married. And they're like, we don't want this crap. We don't want it, because younger people, and I'm totally down with this, they would rather have an experience than a pile of dishes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the whole minimalist kind of stripped down thing myself, because clutter causes chaos, and it's, I think
there's so many things.
There's something behind that, because all the, the things that you have weigh you down, and it's, I don't know, you got to make room for other stuff, and that stuff shouldn't be other stuff. It should be experiences and things in your life. Kumbaya.
You pack it up. Right. We're getting off topic here. We were talking about Ikea, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. We're just shipping things now. And so then you box it up and then ship it out, John. How do you ship it out?
Well, you ship it out using our sponsor, Send Pro Online by Pitney Bowes. Send Pro Online is online software that helps you save time and money no matter what you send. Letters, packages, overnights, or flats, and you'll always pay the right amount. It comes with a free 10-pound scale. It's a scale that does not weigh 10 pounds, but it weighs stuff up to 10 pounds. So you could probably put your cat on top of it, or your dog, just to see how much they weigh, as long as it's under 10 pounds, and it's free. And the scale calculates the rates for you. It's like a magic scale. Plus, you can compare options between USPS, UPS, and FedEx right at your fingertips. And as you know, the postal rates went up in January, but by using Send Pro Online, you lucky people can get discounts up to 40% off USPS priority mail shipping and 5 cents off of every letter you send. No additional equipment is required. It's all in the cloud, up in the sky. No compact discs or floppy disks to insert in your compact computer. You just log on and use your printer to print shipping labels and stamps. Send Pro Online is affordable. It's only $14.99 a month. And listeners, Ecommerce Minute special listeners can get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. Bart, got anything else?
Yeah, kids, if you don't know what John just said about compacts or compact discs, go Google it.
There's a lot of vintage.
And then send us an email telling him he's nuts.
Right.
But anyway,
there's a lot of vintage language to unpack in that last.
Yeah, that was something.
We'll call them Easter eggs. If you can figure out what I just said, then send us a letter and we'll send you a free.
And you figure out where compact computers were sold at, that's even funnier. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow.
Oh my God, compact computers. Jesus.
That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media @SumoHeavy.